How's it going, YouTubers and comic book fans? I'm Joe from Joe's Comic Talk. So this is kind of part 1 of 3 for the next 3 weeks. For Saturdays, I will be doing some spooky Halloween comic type covers. As you guys can see, I have my background kind of set up for Halloween, sort of. So we're starting to get into the 31 days of Halloween. On my Instagram and Twitter, I've been posting other comics for 31 days of Halloween. So you can go to Joel's Comics Table, same name as here, and follow me and like me there. And I got some cool comics out there. But for this first part, I'm going to show some cool Archie comics that are Halloween related. Even though this is kind of more of a mystery comic, this is called Life with Archie. I don't know why they did so many different Archie style books. I mean, they could have just stuck with Archie and just had everybody with them. But this is a kind of interesting story. It's kind of like a mystery crime, which is kind of fascinating because somebody's trying to kill Mr. Large's plants. And obviously we don't know who this mysterious figure is. But if you have this issue, or if you have a reprint of it, you'll know who the saboteur is. It is one of Mr. Large's nemesis. So it is pretty cool. This is a Bronze Age cover. Yes, I know I need to bag and board it, but look how good condition it is. There is a bit of a fold on the corner of it, so it's not in perfect condition by any means. But as I open it, the cover's intact, and it starts off with the mystery. They're in Riverdale High, so that's pretty cool. This is from 1976. It's issue 170. So I say in the condition this is in, it's about a $2 to $3 book, or if you're lucky enough to have a comic book shop with a dollar bin selection, you might be able to find it in dollar bin, because usually Archies are like, I don't know, like 5 for $10 or something like that. But I don't have a comic book shop, so I get these wherever I can. So I was going through some of my Archies to find some cool Halloween stuff. And I stumbled across this one. It is, even though it is used, it's still collectible because it is a Bronze Age comic. And if you're on a budget like I am, as always, these are your best bet. I mean, I have been buying a little higher grade Marvel comics lately, but I still like my Archies, and this is why I'm doing sort of a Halloween with them, because there are a lot of cool covers with Archie and Halloween, as I'll show you guys. But anyways, this is a 30-cent cover price. I mean, imagine paying 30 cents back in the day. So 1976, I was 1 year old. So for how old this comic is, not to say I'm that old, but haha, it's in pretty good shape, and I will bag and board it. I just, for some reason, haven't got around to it. And you know what? To me, it's still priceless because it's in my collection. And as you can see on the cover, Archie is trying to solve a mystery about the Garden of Evil. So this is why I'm bringing this one up. It's kind of like a resemblance of a Halloween spooky story. But what definitely resembles Halloween is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We've all seen the chilling adventures of Sabrina on Netflix, or at least I hope everybody has. It is a great show, and I love the couple of appearances Sabrina's done on Riverdale. So it's but who knows, I've been rewatching Sabrina, and I forgot how good the show really was. So this is Sabrina number 533, 1983. So again, another Bronze Age from the Archie series group. There's a couple different stories in here. They're each about 4 to 10 pages long. But the last story in this is really interesting. I guess her mentor, or advisor, whatever you want to call her, took away Sabrina's powers for 24 hours, so she couldn't use them for a full day, because she was abusing them for a while. So her mentor, whatever you want to call her, took away her power. So that was in the very last story. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So even Sabrina gets in trouble with her fellow witches, and because she uses her powers too much to help everybody, but I mean, she is supposed to be kind of the good witch, so it is to be expected. But as you can see, the condition's not there. There is some wear and tear on here, so it's not the best condition. It is probably about 3 to 4 out of 10 on the scale. Again, it's probably you'll find that these comics in the dollar bin section. So if it was in better condition, it'd probably be like a $5 comic at best. So it is what it is, but. I think it's still such a cool story, and as you can see the cover on it, she's torn between two worlds, the mortal one at Riverdale or Greendale, whatever the town she is in, because she doesn't truly go to Riverdale, she's in the town called Greendale, so that's pretty cool, so it is what it is. But yes, as you can see, there's on the cover, there's some tear, and it's not the best condition, unfortunately, so it is what it is to me. So next one I want to show you guys is Archie Halloween Spectacular. It's not a true vintage comic by any means. It came out last year. There's some new and old comics in Classic Tales. I don't know if you guys these one-shot deals. This one came out right around this time last Halloween, so I snagged it right away, and I'm glad I did. I haven't been on the ball for any new Archie comics this year. I might wait till after Halloween and maybe pick them up. But anyways, as you can see, Archie is in the pumpkin with Betty and Veronica and Jughead, so all your favorite characters. Now this is in near mint condition because I got it new right off the press, by the board. What does my note say here? It is a collection of Archie tales with a brand new story called Pumpkin Problem. Archie unknowingly rebuilds or something a witch, which was a wish of Sabrina, and he wakes up to find himself in a pumpkin head. So Archie did something he shouldn't have, and now he's in hot water with one of the wishes from. So I guess Sabrina is in this comic as well. I haven't read it all, so I haven't really just read it all. So I will open it and read it. I think the artwork is so cool on this, and there is a new story on here. So and with Sabrina on it, so that's pretty cool. So next one is kind of a smaller comic I want to show you guys. It's Archie's Madhouse Returns. Now this is called an ash can comic, or a half-size comic. I've had this for a while. I can't remember where I got it, but on the front cover you can see Archie, Betty, and Veronica. Archie dressed as Dracula and Betty and Veronica as witches. One's good, one's bad. I'll let you guys guess which one's which over the witches part. So this was released in 2017, and there's a bunch of Halloween stories. And as you open up the cover, the first page is they drive up to an old haunted house. I don't want to show you guys all of it, because if you guys haven't read it, you won't know what it is. But they're in the haunted house, and as you can see, there's some awesome Archie-related stories. Now, this is about a $3 to $5 comic on eBay. So, yes, I do need to bag and board it. It does fit in a big bag. It looks awkward, but it'll fit in there just like that. And it does fit in a bag and board. So, I do buy these small ones from time to time, where I get them in collections. So, I don't know how many people of you comic fans grab these, but I do love them because they fit just nicely on the shelf, or they can even be used as some, I hate to say it, as a book part. But I have this one, and there is a cool Halloween haunted story on there. So and like I said, I looked up the price on this goes for $3 to $5. Well, it's not a traditional comic book, but it is called a half size, or an ash can, as they call it. So we're getting into, I hope this is getting you guys into Halloween mode. I got a few Archie digests here that I will show you with a front cover on it. This is Archie Jumbo's Comics 303. On the front cover, you see them trick-or-treating. So another fun, just some more reprint stories of Archie Comics, them trick-or-treating and just having a good old time on Halloween. I got this at my local thrift shop. They brought in a bunch of Archie books, so I paid like $2 for $4, which is pretty good considering new. They are like $8 and is in pretty good condition. So I read it. There's a bunch of different stories from like 1 to 10 pages long, and as you can see, it's pretty thick. And there's the back cover. So I do buy the digest every once in a while, just because they're so cool. And here's another Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics with them on the pumpkin. Again, more stories. A lot of these are reprints from Betty and Veronica and other Archie stories. So you guys may have this issue, you may not, I don't know. But again, I got this out of my local thrift store. I love the back cover because it does show an advertisement for Riverdale. I'm sad this is the last year for it, but I understand the reasoning. So while not all the stories are Halloween related in here, there's just some cool, it's just a fun, cool read. And there you see Betty in her bedroom jumping for joy. So while the covers don't always represent what's inside the comic, it's still a good read. So I love these style comics. And this is a newer one. I think this is like 2019. So it is. So it's kind of a newer one, not vintage, unfortunately. So last one I want to show you guys is another Betty and Veronica with kind of a fall type cover. It may not be quite Halloween, but it is kind of a fall one. So again, there's not too many. There is actually a Josie and a Pussycat story in here, which I think is really awesome. So right here, there's a Josie and the Pussycat story. So quite a few different characters in these one. And again, because there is quite a thick one, it does take a while to read. I don't know if you guys read these in a day. But again, I only pay like $2 for them because when I get them from my thrift shop, they are together like this. So I do get them for like $2 for $4, which I think is a steal. Do you guys buy comics from your local thrift shop, or do you not? I mean, sometimes they are really damaged and not that well maintained, and the price is a little too high. But anyway, so there's some cool Halloween related Archie and Archie related comics. So I hope this gets you in the Halloween start of the mood if you're not already. Like I say, for the next couple Saturdays, right up till the last weekend in October, I hope to show you guys some cool Halloween type scary comics or related stuff. And I'll be switching out my background wall, and you'll be seeing some of those in a video as well. So do you guys celebrate Halloween, or do you not? I know I do, but this year I will be working on Halloween because it is on a Monday, unfortunately, but I will have the day before off. So I've got some cool things planned for my TikTok and my Instagram. So you can always find me there as well at Joel's Comics Table. And again, I'm also on Twitter as well. So Halloween's meant to be fun and scary at the same time. We all dress up and we all have fun. So for my final thought is, have fun on Halloween. If you're a young one, go trick-or-treating. Or if you're old like me, I'll be working, and then we'll be handing out candy that night. So like everybody else, we do get those little trick-or-treaters. So Halloween's meant to be fun. We're supposed to be scared and just have fun on Halloween. I kind of get to dress up at my workplace. They want us to dress up, show their costumes. So again, this is a small little comic called Ashkin. It is pretty cool. So what are you guys going to be? Are you guys dressing up for Halloween? I know I will be dressing up. I'll be doing some TikToks on the Sunday night for Halloween, for the night before Halloween, and maybe on Halloween night once I get home from work. So we'll see. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. No YouTube video on Sunday. It is Canadian Thanksgiving, so I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Canadians out there, and I will be enjoying turkey dinner Sunday night. So thank you very much. I hope this gets you in the mood for Halloween. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.